and I went to one of the locations, and that wasn't really where they're going to be coming out. Fox 5 is all the way down here at the other side of the bridge. So the guest, whoops.
Well, we gotta set good examples, and burning down cities set me on fire.
Whoops. Whoa. Waiting for our border czar to come in. The base is down the road all the way over that bridge. And so we are waiting for the motorcade to come, and we will. So we're waiting for her to land, and then she has a 340. So here's some more news going down this way. Maybe. That's not a news van.
Yeah, that's the replay channel.
That's not a news
But it
van.
has all the descriptions.
But that's where they're at. And supposedly they're going to Rancho Santa Fe. I'm not positive on that, but the base is on that side. I was at another location of the base off of Miramar Road, and that's not where they're going to be coming out. So we are here posted up waiting for the motorcade to show you that she's going anywhere but the border to, you know, cover or just even go and see what's going on at the border. Instead, she is going to be going to a political fundraiser, and it's a little bit disturbing to think that she's not going to be going, but we know that. I mean, it's all facilitated, it's manufactured. This is, why would she want to stop it? Why would she want to go visit it?
It's running right now, it's a whole other story. But it's on
But this is, right here is the 15.
See, this is the band.
And the base again is all the way down there. There's been some military police that have been just keeping an eye on stuff. Got to make sure the borders are and our ineligible vice president. She's not even a citizen. She's not eligible for the job that she is in, but what's new with this world that we're living in? Everything is upside down and inside out and inverted. And so she's supposed to be having landed, you know, just about 7 minutes ago. Haven't necessarily seen anything come in. But this is presumably the road that she will be coming down. So I wanted to bring you some live coverage of United States border czar not, again, going to the border. Why would she, right? Why would she? But there's helicopter in the sky, I don't know if you can see it, that's been flying around. Yeah, right?
When I saw it, I'm like,
yes.
I just heard it on the radio an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
I was listening to a station out of New York.
And they said,
I heard that she was coming. I'm like, she is?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah, she's going to a fundraiser in
Rancho Santa Fe.
They said something, they listed the name of the person hosting. It's like some biotech CEO.
Oh, really? I bet.
Figure.
Yeah, right? It's not surprising. It's like, why go to the border when you're the border czar? I mean, that would make no sense.
And that's the first thing I thought of when I heard she was coming. I'm like, if she's going to spend a little bit of time. Number one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We are. Yeah.
Nope.
And they're just like, no.
Let me go get my money.
Yeah. And we already know they're even like trying to get into different military bases and whatnot. And I found a military ID tag that was in Arabic from a Muslim soldier dropped off at San Ysidro. And it's like, it seems to not be as concerning as it should be. I'm like,
something happens.
Yeah, and they're already like, there's going to be another 9/11. Well, that should be telling for you, even though we did 9/11 to ourselves. And so it's like, I mean, here we go again. You know, setting ourselves up for total destruction. I mean, it's...
Totally. Where do I...
So are you on X?
Yeah, I'm on X.
So Eye of the Storm, SD. So EYE. OFTHE. STORM, and then SD. You know, it's like you can't see nothing.
That's right. It's right here.
We always got a good crew out here. We post up and everybody sees each other.
Came up with Barbara Johnson.
Oh no, but
they reverted back.
Yeah. So IEYE OFTHE. Yes, SD. And then SD. Eye of the Storm, SD. Put SD at the back. Yeah.
There you go. SD. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Follow that.
And then, pretty much, if you see it on there, you can spite. My Rumble is Eye of the Storm.
It's on there.
But you're Kenneth? Is that what you say?
No.
Oh, I'm like, what? I'm sorry.
Right.
Yes, Willie. Okay.
Now you've done some videos, I think, that's come out on other people's pages.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I go to the board of supervisors.
What's that one gal,
Rooted Wings,
Came out on
yeah.
hers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. I'll add the Rumble one.
Yeah, and that's just Eye of the Storm, but it has that same logo of the eye.
You guys notice the news, they didn't want to set up high up because they don't want to show protesters. You can tell Fox News isn't giving you guys the truth right
Yeah, they're probably not saying the border czar is here and she's going to a political fundraiser. The news definitely isn't going to say that. They're going to be like, the Vice President, Kamala Harris, is visiting San Diego. Yeah.
It's empty, so they're not going to dump off the illegals in front of her either.
No.
You know? We go, oh no, there's nothing to see here today.
They don't
Yeah.
need to do anything with them because they already know who they're voting for. They
Right.
just
Yeah,
vote for them.
yeah. They're like, we just need to get more in, if anything.
Right.
I don't want to impede that. Yes.
We should have a nice flight path too.
I know, that's why I'm like, where?
You know, that's the president's line here before. It comes right out.
I got the Starlink just in case they try to cut our internet.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I love that.
Got to think of all things.
We don't need their wires anymore.
And of course, they wouldn't want to bring her into the international airport in San Diego. That's where a lot of them are, and they're being dropped off.
Well, that's
Better to just have plausible deniability.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, the backdrop
No
is
idea.
good because you can see
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah. And she'd be too close. Like, oh, you're not going to go down there? I can't. I don't have time. I have to go back up to LA. So again, we're outside Miramar, MCAS Miramar, where our border czar is going to be landing. I mean, she should have already, but who knows? Haven't seen any planes, and you know, they like to bait and switch, but she's supposedly going to Rancho Santa Fe to a political fundraiser. The news is on the other side of the bridge over here. So that's by the 15. So just kind of, you know, waiting and watching to see where the borders are, you know, goes through on her trek away from the border, not even close to the border.
We're not as divided as people say we are. And if you're letting someone else tell you we're divided, they're for the wrong.
They just want to divide us. That's what it is.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
San Diego, you know, it's a military town. That's what everybody's got to remember. Everybody who's watching my show probably already knows that. you're from San Diego, you follow me. And growing up here, they can say a lot of things have changed and it has. But I'll tell you something that hasn't changed. We're still a military town around here.
She's close because I think they pulled up their, is that the dish over there or is that the light? I can't really tell.
Shoot, I can't tell.
You know, they have the
Oh, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's like I don't think my phone's gonna
Can you tell me how many more bases we should have in
zoom in enough. Yeah, I can't. It's not very clear. They might have, like the news, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so KUSI Fox, I think. Maybe Fox.
I thought it was KUSI.
Oh, maybe instead. Well, they are Fox now, so it's like,
they
right?
are?
Well, then Fox bought them out, really. I mean, they might as well be.
That's why they changed.
Yes. They used to be the ones that were like holding the line a little bit, the most. And then it was like, oh, and then you sold out. Wow.
That's why.
Yeah.
I missed that. It makes sense because I've seen the change myself. And I'm like, nope.
Right? Yeah, it's sad. It's like, that's why we have to be the news.
That's okay.
Because it's like, they won't tell you the real stuff. But it's always that they give you just enough. I'm like, thank you for those details.
Yeah, no. We do it ourselves now.
Yeah.
That I don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah.
I watch news. I get it where I need to when the source is credible.
Right.
It sucks that they'll ban people, shadow ban,
I know.
but then we found alternative ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Always find a way. That's why it's like, even with the internet, you know, it makes it so easy to find information that even though they don't want you to, it's like, you guys screwed yourselves. Because that's the way people can educate themselves on their own, whereas instead of being indoctrinated with all of the information that they want to give you.
And it allows us to link together.
Yes.
Like minds can stick together.
That's
instead
right.
of being
Exactly. Especially even during COVID, right, where it was like they wanted to divide everybody, but it kind of, everybody had those platforms to be able to communicate, and it really made a difference, like as far as keeping people connected.
Oh yeah, it was tough because I was educating people on this, on that.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Wow.
You get it?
Yeah. Think about who's telling you that.
It's okay to question.
Yes, it is. It's actually important to. Exactly. So we are here outside of MCAS Miramar waiting for our border czar to like come. There's a helicopter that keeps flying. Still don't know if you guys can see it.
Hope it didn't wake you up.
And so we're just waiting, and again the news is on the other side of the freeway. Is that why you drove by here? Okay, okay.
And I hate getting off on Miramar Road, so I go this way.
They don't want to get us in your camera shop?
Yeah. Well, first I saw the news crew.
Right.
I said, I'll pick them up and then I'll drive by and see if she's landed yet.
Yeah, right.
If not, then maybe we'll stop for a little bit.
We're out here to give you the
Yeah,
post.
so I figure we got some time.
I know, right? And it's like,
Just chilling in the
Have a
car.
nice view.
Waiting.
yeah, because it's like,
That's when she lands, she might think, oh, those are for me.
I know.
Right?
Oh wait, they have American flags. Maybe not. Because I feel like sometimes, like for the people that are on the other side, there's a lot of them that like the American flag is like, oh my gosh, it's like, how dare you? And what? I mean,
Protesting around, think about it. How
I
many
know.
flags you see?
I know. When they all want their pride flag, all their other flags, you know, to come up, and it's like, whatever.
Same page as you guys.
Yeah.
Right there with you. Since yesterday, I've had a lot of conversations, a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts, a lot of messages. Come on, guys. You can't sit anymore.
Right.
Get active.
Yes.
Get out there.
Right.
Know what's going on.
Yes. Especially with the border, it's like, this isn't good. I mean,
Unlike
it's,
him, I lived here when I and I've seen it since in the 70s, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. It's horrible
That's right. Well, now they're not coming from the white buses that go to Iris are the Border Patrol ones, and then they used to have the white buses pick them up and take them to Old Town Transit from Iris, but they lost that contract. It's Damaris Express is the contracted company, and they used to just do border crossings and stuff like that. Well, they take them to the hotels and stuff like that from this soft-sided facility in Otay Mesa where they're processed. So they spread them out, and then they'll take them from there to the airport. And then they have this other shelter where they pick up the CBP One app ones that surrender basically at the port and get an appointment, and then they're taken to this shelter that was run by Jewish Family Services. It was, yeah, and it was an old CHP building that they left because of asbestos, supposedly. Like, that's what this officer was saying. But they were saying they wanted a bigger property, which it was like this one that they're at with the shelters only 1.85 acres. The place where they moved is 6-point-something acres. So it is bigger, but it's like it was also filled with asbestos. Now you have all of these illegals in there sitting in an asbestos-filled like place.
That'd be a class action lawsuit.
I know. And so the Damaris will pick them up and drop them off there, and then pick them up and take them to the airport. So it's a big old, it's a huge operation. We're funding it. So like the state of California, the California Department of Public Health, which is through HHS, is funding the hotels, and it's like $128,000 a day. But in 2020, when they started, or 2021, it was like 77 or 71,000 a day. So that we've spent like over $100 million on just their hotels, and that's just the hotels. And they provide other medical services through the state and HHS. And HHS are the ones that deal with the unaccompanied minors, and they disappear. And there's like 500,000 have disappeared. And we're the biggest human traffickers in the world, like the United States, and just through CPS and child services like foster care, which is through HHS, disappear. It's like a way to traffic kids and keep them away from their families. And it's like now we have all of these, unaccompanied minors that come across, and it's just strange that whenever I'm looking into it, there's just all of these entities that want to help them, and it's like, it's so like, you guys are a bunch of pedophiles, like. And even the Catholic Church, they run some of the hotels, and then the Jewish Family Services does, but they'll split the money. But it'll go to Catholic Charities, and they filed for bankruptcy from pedophilia, and they have to pay off their victims. So you can't follow the money like you think you could, because they don't have to file their forms or anything. Right. So then they give them this money, and it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just gone.
You can just. Buddy traveling from South America. It was like, he was telling me along the way what was happening.
Yeah.
This is like last year. He was sending me videos and stuff, and even went through the Darien Gap.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like.
And they're talking about closing it. The president wants to close that.
He was telling me he talked to a lot of people, and they were like, "Who's doing this? Who's giving them the buses and this?"
Oh yes, and all the NGOs, Then they work with the UN. Like the UN even created a treaty to make it, because they just want, it's under their sustainability, it's their new world order, but their sustainability goals, and it's like development goals, so they want to do everything to help climate, and it's really not helping the climate. And it also has to do with COVID. They're like intermingle all of this stuff, but this is how they get their new world order. And it's like they do so many things, like they've covered so much ground, or so many bases to make sure that we're doing this legally, we're helping people. And it's just all a bunch of BS, It's like what they should be doing is not any of that, but it's all over the world. And so you have so many NGOs that are helping facilitate, but the Catholic Charities is one of the biggest. Mm-hmm. And it's but it goes to even the Rothschilds and the Vatican, because the Rothschilds own the Vatican, because they've been lending them money since the 1800s. And so it's then they join together, but it's if you think about it, because the Catholic Church has got so many nefarious things, it's easier for them to, I think, hide the money. That's my speculation, because it's if you can't follow it through all their, and they're just shuffling, it's a bunch of ways to launder the money, and then they pay their CEOs so much money. Just they had a migrant center that they are going to open again, so the county just got $39 million from FEMA 19.6 is going to Catholic Charities. They're going to split it with the Jewish Family Services, they say. And Sarah Jacobs is like in Congress. Her family's and so but then the Jewish Family Services, and so that she's vying for the money in Congress, and that's what they do. And then they get the money, and it goes into their families' pockets and different things like that. But they had a migrant transfer site, they were calling it, that they opened for 4 months. And the county got another 19.6 to open a permanent one because they had to close it down. They opened it with $6 million of ARPA funds from our money that was supposed to go to COVID. And right, and it was $3 million. Well, yeah, because they're like, they have to use it at a certain point in time, and because they weren't going to, and they had a lot of it left, like hundreds of millions, they put it into an evergreen fund so they could spend it on whatever. But they had to take it out of the COVID ARPA funds and put it into something so that they could spend it however else they want. So that first one was at the old Central Elementary School off of University and 41st. And then the other side of it is Polk. Like that was, and so that's what I first saw these illegals going to. It was at a church. There's a church in Nazarene right across the street. Was doing a point in time count for the homeless and walked up upon 50 military-aged men. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know where it's at. I can't see it on my phone, you guys, but it's coming. So she's late. That is seemingly the border czar coming in to Miramar. And that is our border czar not going to the border.
California, I'm not proud of.
Yeah, right? So that is Kamala Harris, border czar, landing in Miramar at the MCAS Miramar base.
They're way farther away.
Yeah.
And so she will be going to Rancho Santa Fe. So the guess is that they'll be coming down this way in their motorcade, so we will sit here and try and get you that. If I can, I'll see if I can go to Rancho Santa Fe where they're going to be. But if not, we'll be here waiting until she gets back and then give you some of that coverage, just to show you she is not going to the border anywhere close to it. So that was interesting. And so you see there's these helicopters that keep flying around as well, you know, keeping an eye to make sure she's safe. Yeah.
This is clear. There's no
Probably the better way, but since they're going to Rancho Santa Fe, maybe they go up to the
north's right there.
Yeah, but maybe they would go the.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Could be, yeah, it might not be this way.
I was assuming they were going to downtown when we were.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
If I get some confirmation, I'll send you guys a message.
Yeah.
But I heard on a station in New York that it was Rancho Santa Fe.
Okay. So you think that she would go a different way than coming through here?
I think she would go. I agree with him.
Through here.
I think she would go this way.
Yeah.
Motorcade and all.
Correct. Right.
Miramar Road is.
Yeah, it's crap.
Yeah, we're talking.
Right, well, it's like super busy, but the road is shit. It's like where I was driving, I was like, they're not gonna bring her down this, like, all these metal grates. I was like, I don't know, I think probably not. You gotta make it look good. It's just like when someone comes downtown, you know, Todd Glory moves all the homeless. You gotta move down the street. We gotta make it look good right here. Just like Newsom did when Xi Jinping comes, he's like, Yes.
I'm following you guys down.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, you guys take care.
You too.
Thanks for stopping down.
So we'll wait and see if this is where she comes by. And again, Kamala Harris, the border czar, just landed here in San Diego at the MCAS Miramar. So we will see what happens, but just wanted to give you live coverage of that, show you that she's not going to the border, but she came from over in this direction.
Yeah! I knew that was going to be a winner today.
That was good. Glad he'd set hot. So we'll see what happens.
Won't be long now. You like to upload.
Well, especially if she's supposed to be at this next location at 3:40. So she could be, 30 minutes or so off because she was about 30 minutes late.
They might stay a little after.
So, but they're supposed to leave at 5 o'clock again. She's supposed to go up to the LA. I don't know. That's weird too. It's like, why would they do that? Who knows? At the international airport, so I mean, it's like, I'm sure she can, unless she has another engagement there. Who knows?
Once again, we just saw the, Air Force 2 coming.
Yeah, right? With an ineligible
Joe in the post.
vice president.
Border czar, which doesn't do border.
Yeah, she's too busy for the border. She knows it's being taken care of, actually.
Yeah.
It's our friend that stopped to watch the plane come in.
Look, they got a helo.
And they keep having their helicopters. But the news was over there catching it. So the guess is that she's going to be coming through this area to get onto the freeway, since it's the kind of nicest, easiest path. If you go on Miramar Road, it's like really bumpy. Can't be showing her the conditions of the county that are bad. That's why she's not going to the border. So ridiculous.
Your audio is good too.
It is?
I checked.
Oh, cool, thanks. I was like, I could be totally muted right now. So, and we did have some military police here at one point, but they left. I didn't get to get that. I had an issue with my phone. I was trying to plug it in and it was causing issues. But we'll see. This trader with her motorcade. But again, I mean, if you're the border czar, and it's like, why would you, if you know it's being handled, well, money's going to facilitate more. She's like, it's working great. It would be if they stopped that, if they closed the border. She was like, I would have to go and, check it out, because this isn't right. But I mean, if it's running smoothly, just the way she wants, no need to go micromanage. I mean, but obviously a political fundraiser is definitely more important. Sure, she won't get as much money as people send Trump. Who knows if it's even going to her? Why would she do that? Maybe oh, there they are. They're right there.
They're in the roads right now.
There they are. Howdy doody. It's one of the military police. Gotta make sure that there is no obstruction in the way. That it's a clear path for the border czar. vice president. She's a foreign agent. But, I mean, America's full of foreigners, so there is no America.
Border Patrol?
Is it? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a white van. No, it wasn't.
Why wouldn't they have the Border Patrol chief here, dude?
They should have her be escorted by Border Patrol.
That'd be a good waste of funds.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a finger.
Well, that's nice.
You probably read the bottom.
Probably. So,
Beautiful day.
what they'll probably do is stop the traffic coming down this way. Who knows? But there's one of the military police.
He's turning around.
Now he's turning around. So we'll see what happens. She's.
They're just making sure we're staying where we're at.
I know, they're like, we're not gonna go by there. But our border czar just landed about 10 minutes ago here at MCAS Miramar, heading to a political fundraiser in seemingly Rancho Santa Fe. He said Rancho Santa Fe, right? I'm like, yeah, he did.
That was the old location too. That's what's weird. That was the one I was looking up last time.
Yeah, I don't
It said
know.
the other date. It didn't say this date. Go Brandon! Yeah!
Let's go, Brandon. That's what he said.
I got that flag too. It's just not as to the point right now.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
So we'll see if they bring her down this way, headed to her location. A lot of people are liking an F. Joe Biden flag.
It's a very active spot, you guys. For escort. That's
Yep.
what that's for
There's
sure.
a fire department just passed.
Yeah.
So,
Who knows? Maybe she's on the other school bus. All the
Ah.
guys do a bike training class.
bunch
They're doing circles right now. We always got the back end. Watch for those black SUVs.
yeah. To see if she's gonna come.
Probably get slowed down, right?
Maybe.
Oh, they turn.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of. I mean, I still
He's
seem.
getting in right now.
So waiting for the border czar's motorcade to not go to the border. Instead, go to a political fundraiser.
Another one to watch is that.
Yeah, but I think.
There's a lot of cars coming out right now.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it yet, but once you see it stop, that's when it's going to happen. There's another finger.
Looks like a lot of cars just keep coming out.
Yeah. want to win pick up? Yeah, let's go.
So we're here waiting on the border czar to come out. She landed here about almost 15 minutes ago or so. Going to a political fundraiser. So waiting for the motorcade to come down. This. Are they?
That's what I see. 5, 6 all black.
Maybe, but yeah.
We got there's patties.
I just don't like how. No. They would have blacked out windows. They would be blacked out.
Oh yeah. That's why they say it's probably not them, but Denali's for sure.
Yeah, but there's so many cars coming out. It's like.
Everybody's giving us subtle thumbs up.
So waiting outside of MCAS Miramar in San Diego for our ineligible vice president and border czar to go to her political fundraiser in Rancho Santa Fe. Should be going to the border.
On right now. You can make it to.
That was some kind of different plate.
Where we're at right now. Here until 5 o'clock.
We'll see if I might be able to see where she's going. If not, we'll catch her coming back at 5-ish. She's supposed to go back to LA, who knows.
A lot of support out here, you guys. Just come out here and, you know, it takes a flag to kind of show everybody, because just having the American flag, you just already know what's going on.
So Kamala Harris just flew in to MCAS Miramar. And waiting for her motorcade to come out from the entrance, which is just down over that way. And the 15 is right here where these people are going. She flew in from over in that direction. So we'll see if she comes out this way. I'm not really sure if they, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to go out the other way, but who knows.
Oh, what's up with girls today? They're a little mad.
Why? Oh, they're flipping you off?
Mostly women.
Oh.
I'm not trying to say that because there's some old men too. But like some of the younger girls,
yeah.
I'll see them going in there like.
Oh my god.
They don't flip me off, but they shake their head.
Yeah.
And, you know. Not
oh
approved.
man.
She's like, what does it say? I can't read it.
Right. Yeah.
I just need to stand here and hold it.
So, yeah, just keep repeating myself. Kamala, whatever her name is. That woman that's the border czar.
Yeah, and if I said protest earlier, I actually meant rally. We don't protest, we rally.
Rally together. I don't know. It's like, are they going to come out here? What if she got a bunch of shit she got to pick up? Take with her?
She's still circling, so she's still in there.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brandon. Kid-friendly version.
Right.
We are a family news network after all. We try to be.
That's the hope. I just don't know. Let's see. Yeah, thumbs down.
I know. Better than his fingers. Yeah. Might be doing white vans too.
I know, I'm not sure.
Like those will be staffed.
I might go in to where I'm gonna sit on your hood.
That's cool.
So, right over here is where they're coming out. And they would be over this bridge here. This is MCAS Miramar. Marine Corps Airspace. Miramar for the military. And she just flew in here about 20-something minutes ago. And the helicopter keeps circling above, so the guess is that she's going to come out this way. We'll see. But she is the border czar, and she is going the opposite direction of that. Because, as I said before, it is working very well, so why would she want to go micromanage when it's working exactly the way they want it to. But the helicopter keeps circling, and there seems to be a lot of traffic coming out of there, but I actually drove up that way and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta turn around. I'm about to enter the military base. And just be like, I'm just here to see Kamala. They'd be like, you can't see her. You're dangerous because you're one to preserve America, or rather renew it. Remove all the tyranny. Like, you have an American flag on your car. You can't be here. No, but, so we'll see what happens. Not sure. She is supposed to, Kamala. The border czar, the ineligible vice president, just flew into here and just waiting for her to go on to her next location. Who knows? There is another way out that she could go. I mean, there's many. I'm sure they can take her down, but the other ones go down Miramar Road, and it's like a really crappy road. Wouldn't think they'd want her to go down that way. And this is right by the freeway. But who knows? Earlier I went by the Ramada. Actually, I went by Catholic Charities Immigration and Refugee Services, because before I had gone on a Friday around noon, and there was like over 100 people outside, seemingly Haitians and whatnot. But it was like everybody was like told to go there on at that time to get services, but there was only just like one woman that was sitting outside, and so it's kind of disappointing. I thought, but I know it happens at different times during the day, so I don't know if you just kind of got to watch places at all times really to see stuff sometimes. But then I went to the Ramada, and there was one of their shuttle buses in the back, and some people were under the tent getting ready to go to the airport, probably, because that's where they take them with their red folders. And the helpers have those orangish yellow walkie-talkies on their side, so you can always tell that they're the helpers if you're looking and you're at the airport. And then as I was leaving to go to a couple of places, there was another one of the shuttle buses coming and going there, and there was a white bus outside. And then I went to the I know, 3:40.
3:40?
Supposedly. I mean, who knows?
Went out a different way.
They could have.
But that's why the traffic could be coming this way, is because if they change the exit, they'll reroute traffic all this way.
So you think they went down Miramar?
Huh?
Miramar Road?
Yeah.
Why would they go that way? I know. You think?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see, though. You know?
Yeah. Dang it.
We'll just have to see, though. They know we're here. That's why we were splitting up.
I know, but that was like the worst location. It was like there's nothing. They're not going to bring her out here.
Well, if we force their hand, they will.
Yeah.
But I'm still not sure. I'm just pointing out the obvious that a lot of traffic's coming out this way.
I know. I mean, I could drive over there, but.
It's up to you, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or they're just late, you know. They got till 3:30. Like, to San Diego's not that far.
So Kamala is in the military air base at Miramar here, but not sure if she went out a different direction. I guess I could have stayed at that other, but that is not. There's way busy on that road. But I don't know, maybe they want her to make a statement.
Well, it's still at 5 o'clock. That's why I say at 5 o'clock, if one person goes back over there, we'll cover both sides of it again, you know?
Yeah.
The border czar is coming into town.
Oh, that jackass.
We're raising awareness. Have a good day, sir. God bless you. You too.
You too. Said that jackass? How funny. And this other guy's like, when's that bitch getting into town? Well.
It is weird that we have two cars.
Yeah.
Up ahead.
I don't know, because then traffic stopped for a second, but then it's picked back up. It's like. Maybe she's in this white band. Dang it.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny to take her down a shitty road just to avoid us. That'd be pretty funny.
Force their hand. We got the nice road covered.
I don't know, it did have some like barricades up. I wonder if.
They all have barricades.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean like these orange
cone
ones, but they were like the okay.
Oh yeah! Yeah! Guess I'm coming this way.
Yeah, I don't know. So sitting out here outside the
I was
NC.
probably the only guy who didn't know who was coming in today.
You?
Everybody else, yeah, military.
Yeah.
But he might have also known and just thought something else. You know? He was like, oh yeah, that's right.
So the borders are landed here 35 minutes ago. She could have already left. I don't even see the helicopter flying around anymore. So, because she's supposed to be somewhere at 3:40 supposedly in Rancho Santa Fe. So, might have missed that, and she could have gone out the way I was gonna post up at. An idiot. Oh well. It's all right. Shit happens. It is just really trafficy there. That's the only reason I'm thinking, like, why would they? But I don't know. Yeah, I went to the north entrance off of Miramar Road in Clayton. And I kind of made an assessment. It didn't look like she would be going out there, which they could have, but it also could take a little while to, I don't know, get in your motorcade and not go to the border, being the borders are. But this is the east gate, or entrance, and it's right by the freeway. So I don't even see that helicopter anymore.
Let's move, Tom.
Yeah.
The helo is going to be circling the whole time.
Yeah.
So if the helo's moved, looks like they went out
That way.
and then went up this. If they're going to Rancho, I just don't know where they're going.
I know.
We'll give it another, couple minutes.
Yeah. So, my bad. But who knows, sometimes, when you do something, they change what they're doing, so I could have still gone over there and it could have come out here, you never know. But, sometimes you just have to go with it. But I mean, I caught the plane coming in, so that was fine. A finger?
Call about when we see him.
Yeah.
I think that's about 8. Some disappointment shakes and some thumbs down, but
Yeah.
the majority of support.
Honks, yeah.
That's the difference. You gotta count the support too. You guys hear the support? I don't have to count.
So, the ineligible vice president and border czar is going to a political fundraiser here in San Diego. was trying to get the motorcade on the way out to it, and unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But I'll stay here for a little bit longer and then
Why'd you guys send us down
come back.
Road?
I know. She'll be like so upset she's on the crappiest road and she could have possibly gone down. If they did go down Miramar Road, like for real, it's really bad. But it's just interesting. She's going to a political fundraiser when, you know, San Diego's the top hub for this invasion, and it's like, oh, well, it's working really well. I don't need to go and talk to them about that or expose that it's working so well. People are doing that just fine. Just kidding. But, so we'll see. She should be going down to the border. It's rather ridiculous. But when, you know, it's all by design that this stuff happens, you know, everything is inverted and it's not what you would think or the way it should be. So, so I was saying earlier too, so I went to the Ramada and then I went to the 4 Points and there was nothing really going on at the 4 Points. So, I mean, there's obviously people there, but it just, at that time, there was not any action happening. And then went to the CHP that's filled with asbestos that's housing the CBP-1 individuals, and they had all been inside or whatever. There was nobody outside in the tents. So it's just at the time you go, sometimes, you know, you don't catch a whole lot happening, especially when you're just kind of going by just randomly and just for a few moments. But at the Ramada, they were people in the tent and waiting for the shuttle bus to take them to the airport and get concierge service through security, through security, and, you know, if they don't have an ID, no problem. But you need one. So, yeah. But might have missed the bucket, missed the train, missed the border czar coming in her motorcade, but she will be coming back, so we'll cover that, and I'll we'll do separate locations possibly, because she's going to. There's a lot of, that's stinky. There's a lot of people coming out here, and again, that helicopter's gone, so it would be where she is, so it is no longer in the air right here. So I'll probably shut this off here and come back to you guys in a little bit. There's a lot of people coming out of the base here, which could be. So they could have directed traffic back this way too. I saw that, yeah. So Yeah, I don't think they're coming out this way. So I think I'm going to end this and then I'll come back. But that's a bummer. My bad. That is my bad. Sometimes you make the wrong decision. It's okay. But again, like I said, just being present in certain places makes them change it all. So you never know until you try. And, you know. Anyway, so I will be back. Again, this is outside of MCAS Miramar. It is where Kamala Harris flew into. She's the border czar, the ineligible vice president. She is a foreign agent. But, you know, again, what's new with the world around us? Anywho, so she is going to a political fundraiser in Rancho Santa Fe. So we'll bring you an update later. So thank you guys for